What's up, guys? Andrews here with another video for you. Today we're going to be taking a look at the Guardian Awakening. It just hit test server. I just did the Awakening quest line, which by the way is not very hard at all. It's pretty fast to do if you just want to rush through it. And yeah, we're gonna take a look at Guardian Awakening. This is what her dandelion looks like. Looks pretty cool, I have to say. We are rocking that shark outfit just because we don't really want to look like a bush. You know, let's make it a little bit more appealing right now. So yeah, Guardian Awakening. What can we expect? Lots of good things. Lots of good things from what I can see. Let's go over the skills really quickly. Obviously, you have the C swap as usual. This is your Shift E steroid buff. Okay, it gives you all AP plus 20 for 30 seconds. Critical hit rate plus 50% for 30 seconds. All accuracy rate plus 15% for 30 seconds. Movement speed 30% for 30 seconds. Critical hit damage plus 20% for 30 seconds. Something else for 10 seconds or something like that. Super armor, obviously, while using this skill. Now, this is interesting because she also has a Shift E steroid on her pre-awakened. However, you cannot use your pre-awakened steroid if you awaken and take this steroid. So it shares the same cooldown. It's basically the same ability, but you can no longer use the pre-awakened if you take the awakened one. This is what it looks like. So Shift D, there you go, some lava pool around you. It is super armor, and you also have this, which is, again, I don't know exactly what that means, but I'm sure it's some sort of buff. So yeah, keep that in mind. That's the one thing, because I was interested in knowing what they would do with this, since it's unlikely that they would keep both steroids. That would be broken, so now basically it shares the same cooldown. It's basically the same ability, but slightly different in Awakening. Her E grab, so her second grab essentially is what we thought from this trailer. Looks amazing. I'm actually here at Helms, so we have AP limit, and Helms is really good if you have a lot of grabs, so you can test it out. So we're gonna check it out here in a second. But 7-second cooldown E. You can use it in pre-awakened as well, and it has 572 by 2. Damage is really not that important. It does have a DP minus 15 for 10 seconds. That's really nice. Super armor while using the skill, and a knockdown. Crazy good. This is what you want to see in a grab. You want to see knockdown, and you want to see super armor. The DP minus 15, it's just butter. So good. However, here's the downside. Here's kind of like the bad news about this grab. Accuracy rate plus 10%. That's not a lot. You're going to be probably missing a lot against evasion targets. But the real kicker for me was that this is not a second grab for Guardian. If we go back to our pre-awakened, just like the steroid, it's gone. We can't actually use the pre-awakened grab if we take the awakened grab. You have to choose which one you want. Now, they're very similar, but the pre-awakened, for example, doesn't have DP minus 15, but it does have higher accuracy rate plus 30% instead of 10% on absolute. Same cooldown, 7 seconds. And I believe the range should be the same, just because you're impaling something. And the normal pre-awakened grab had a sort of dash that you would do and then grab someone. So we're going to take a look at the grab here. Let's move over here really quickly. Find a victim. Press E. Pick him up. And then just throw him down. That is really satisfying. That is really cool. 7-second cooldown, like I said, so you can just kind of pick him up again. And then throw him down again. Really nice. That's pretty cool. Let's just kill him really quickly. So that's the grab for Awaken. Again, you have to choose which one you want. But I don't know about you guys. Well, I really like this one. I'll probably just take the Awaken grab. Just looks so cool. Let's see what else we have here. The Shift W, so her dash, essentially. I was really thinking that we're going to go with super armor. It makes sense. 3-second cooldown. It's actually an iframe. That's really strong. 3-second cooldown iframe on this kind of class. Very good. Do not underestimate the power of iframe. Really good. Also gives you movement speed plus 10% for 10 seconds. Obviously, the collision check on forward chase, so you can't go through barriers, for example, but you can go through people laterally or backwards. So this is what it looks like. There you go. There's a side step, 3-second cooldown, and the back step. It's very short distance, so you're not going to be really moving that far. But she has a couple other movement abilities to help her out. So those are the main 4 that you see here. This is just a normal auto attack. Basically, it's just down attack, nothing else. No CC on this. Some good modifiers, though. And down left click. So down left click is 728 by 3. Last hit is 728 by 5. Critical hit rate plus 50%. Accuracy rate plus 16%. With an attack speed plus 20% for 10 seconds upon using the skill. Knockback on good 2 hits. So it has a CC on the second hit. So this is what it looks like. So it's a 3-part skill. As soon as you use it, you get that attack speed buff, which this class is very slow. So you really want to have this on at all times. So let's do that again. 1 part, 2 part, and the kick is the last one. The second part is the one that gives you a knockback. I prefer not to use knockback CC just because it can be a little annoying to use, especially in PvE. But that's the down left click skill. Pretty good. Okay, you're not really going to be using this. It's unprotected, so 5-second cooldown. Probably just use it for buffing yourself, maybe in the beginning of a combo or in between. Let's look at here. Shift right click is a 1049 by 4 on the first hit damage. Second hit damage is 1049 by 8. Accuracy rate plus 9%. Crit rate plus 50%. And has a bound on the good first hit and a smash on the second hit. So this is shift right click. Let's try it on some mobs here. Wow, that's some impressive damage. Just not expecting that to just completely kill them. Pretty good. You move a little bit as well, which is good. Movement and skills is very good. Very needed for this kind of class that's inherently very slow. So overall looks good. Obviously unprotected, so I'm not huge on it. But again, she has a lot of protected skills in her pre-awakened kit. A lot of these are, I would say, 50-50. Half of her awakening skills don't have protection, half of them do. Let's move on to down right click. 910 by 3, 5-second cooldown, critical hit rate plus 20%, and has a floating on good hits and an air attack modifier. So this is what it looks like. Down right click. Pretty nice. You don't move much, but it looks pretty cool. Let's move on to this next skill, Shift Q. All right, this is probably the big one that you saw in the trailer. Shift Q is very similar to her pre-awakened Shift Q. 11-second cooldown, 909 by 14 hits. Critical hit rate plus 50%. Accuracy rate plus 14%. All DP minus 20 for 10 seconds on good hits. That's always nice to see. HP recovery as well. Plus 50 every good hit. Super armor. And bound only in PvE. Just keep that in mind. Also a down attack, which is really nice. Let's look at her Shift Q here in... yeah, here we go. Shift Q, 741 by 10. Very similar skill, but this gives all evasion minus 15 as well, and you heal as you charge it up. So this is similar, but not exactly the same. You get all DP minus 20. I would have rather had all evasion, but we'll see what it looks like here. Oh, we need mobs. Here we go. Shift Q. Wow. And it seems to do residual damage as well. Pretty nice. Okay, let's get on to the next skill here. Shift F is super armor skill, 1783 by 6. That's huge. Okay, 16% accuracy rate. All accuracy rate plus 18% for 10 seconds. So it's a self-accuracy buff on super armor, which is really nice. All AP minus 20 for 10 seconds on good hits. That's okay. That's not the best debuff, but pretty nice. Super armor floating only on PvE, and down smash and air smash. So again, not a CC super armor, but definitely seems to be a good skill on only a 6-second cooldown. So let's see what it looks like. Shift F. Whoa! All right, that was pretty nifty. Let's do Shift Q just again because that looks that AoE is massive. Okay, wow. Not looking too bad. Let's move on to the next one, which is Shift left click. It seems to be a hold charge, and then the So charge hit damage, depending on how long you charge it, will be 1040 by 2, max 3, 5, 7, or 9 hits. 100% crit rate, which is nasty. Accuracy rate plus 14%. Increases attack range while charging. All DP minus 20 for 10 seconds. Forward guard, obviously. Very good. Knockdown on PvE only. So again, not a super armor CC, or not a protected CC, which makes sense. She has a lot of that in pre-awakened anyway. So that was shift left click, right? And then we hold down left click. Let's see if we can do this. So shift left click, and then we hold it. 3 charges. Not bad. The charge is pretty quick if you saw that. Let's see if we can do it again. It's a fairly decent cooldown here. Shift left click. Look, yeah, it's really fast. And you're forward guard the entire time. Wow. Not too bad. Not too bad. Okay, let's see what we got here. This is just right click. 1120 by 3, max 3 hits, 7-second cooldown, critical hit rate plus 50%, HP recovery plus 50 on every good hit. Obviously, you can spam this skill, but it's not going to give you the HP recovery on cooldown. Stun on good 2 hits, PvE only, and the knockback is also on the 3rd hit, but also PvE only. The down attack modifier is only available during cooldown, or off cooldown. So keep that in mind. This is what it looks like. Right click. So we just spam it. It's a 3-part attack. So slash, uppercut, and then a stab. Looks pretty cool. Alright, let's move on to the next skill here. This is shift right click and hold down right click. So this was, we just did shift right clicks. Where was it? Here, right? So if we hold down shift right click and right click, it will do an extra attack. Oh, okay. So just hold down right click and it will do an extra attack. Let's see. Let's get some more mobs. So shift right click and then right click again. Ooh, nice. Let's do right click on these guys. Some decent damage. Okay. That was pretty nice. And that was 1039 by 8, 10-second cooldown. And it seems to be an AoE around you. 100% crit rate only in PvE. They're really trying not to like make this class busted, but I mean, the damage modifiers are insane. Super armor while using the skill, which is nice. This was already super armor, right? Which one was it? Was it this one? No, this one. Oh, so this wasn't protected, but if we do the flow, it will be protected. Bound on good hits. So this is the protected CC. Obviously, though, you have to go through an unprotected combo first, which kind of sucks. Can you? No, you can't even quick slot. Okay, forward F is her charge. That looks crazy. 7-second cooldown, 1104, max 25 hits. Accuracy rate is 100%. So evasion, I'm sorry. Movement speed plus 10% for 10 seconds. All DP minus 20. Forward guard as well. Forward F and pushes targets only in PvE. So let's see. Let's get some more mobs here. That's pretty nasty. That one felt pretty good. Yeah, we got some energy. Alright, so let's see. That was cool. 7-second cooldown. That's a pretty nifty skill. Forward guard, always nice to see. This is left click and space. Okay, so this seems to be a vacuum skill. 4-second cooldown, 1211 by 4. This is also your 100%. So, is it? No. This seems to be the 200% rage. So yeah, 5% accuracy rate, not huge. All AP plus 20 while using it. It's unprotected. It only does knockdown in PvE. The vacuum is only in PvE, but it does have down smash and air smash. So you just left click and then space, or I guess any other skill will do. Let's go here. So left click, space. Nope. There we go. I see. So I have to wait for the second swing. Gotcha. Did that recover as well? Interesting. Oh, it's because we have the passive on. All right, so let's go to the F skill. The F skill is 810 by 4, 5-second cooldown, accuracy rate plus 2%, recovers willpower, and stun on good hits. Effect nullified during cooldown. Let's go over here. Just F these guys. There you go. It's pretty simple. F. It's like a stab. Not a lot of damage, as we can see. But there you go. It's a stun. It's fairly slow, though. So, I don't know. Unprotected stun. Down F. Oh, this is the crazy Phoenix skill. Okay, 18-second cooldown. That's a fairly long cooldown. This is the 100% skill as well. 1204 by 5. 80 HP recovery per hit. Invincible while moving. So that entire animation is iframe. And then on the attack, it's SA. That's really good. Knockdown only in PvE. And a down smash as well. So let's see if we can find some mobs here. We'll just choose these guys, down F. Whoa, dude. Okay. That was nuts. That's probably my favorite skill. Holy shit. We don't have 100% yet, so hopefully by the end of this, we can test it out and see what it looks like. All right, this is forward what? Forward right click? Yeah, forward right click. Oh, it seems to be a slide into an attack. Slash damage is 810 by 4. It's an 8-second cooldown skill. Extra hit critical hit rate is 100% on the extra hit. Recover some willpower. Super armor while moving. So the slide is a super armor. Invincible while disappeared. When disappeared. So iframe when you disappear. Floating on good slashes. So it's a CC protected as well. Forward right click. I don't see her disappearing. Is there an addition? Oh, you hold down right click. Maybe that will do something. Oh, okay. I don't know if you guys saw that. Let's do that again. Down right click, hold down right click. And while she's disappeared in that kind of like, I don't know, ninjutsu animation, she's invincible, so she's iframe. Not bad at all. That's really cool. Kind of like a Wolf Frenzy from Mystic and Striker before the nerf. Pretty cool. And that's extra hits are 100% crit, right? Yeah. Wow, that's nice. Floating as well. So protected CC, not too bad. 8-second cooldown. That's fairly low. Let's see what else we got here. Shift left click. And then right click. So the charge ability that we saw earlier with, what was it here? Was it this one? No. It wasn't shift Q. Was it this one? Yeah, shift left click. So this one, after we do it, it's a forward guard, right? And then we have an additional flow that is a super armor and down attack. We also have the 100%. So let's do the 100% on something like a big pack or something. Let's just go here. Down F, I believe it was. Let's see what it looks like. Oh, it looks similar, but it did do the 100%. Must be just more damage. Okay. So it was shift left click and then right click. So shift left click. And then the extra attack is the right click. Cool. Not bad. Super armor. It takes the same amount of damage as this and just adds an extra hit on it. So a 15-second cooldown. That hits really hard. So the fact that you have an extra hit on a flow, that's crazy. And that's pretty much all the skills we have right now. Just so you know, I am full attack speed, full movement speed. And this is the gear we have right now. It doesn't matter here since it's limited. That's why I chose this place. Let's do this attack again because it just looks so cool. And let's go Phoenix mode again. Oh, you can actually let it... You don't have to actually attack. You can go through the full animation if you need to move further. I wonder if we can do that again. Let's just pick this guy up for good luck. Thank you. Yeah, that's the full distance. You can cancel it if you want. And that's pretty much Guardian Awakening in a nutshell. What do I think about this thing? I mean, it looks pretty good. I mean, these damage modifiers are insane. This skill in particular looks really cool with the flow. That's a lot of damage that's protected. Of course, the main downside would be, honestly, she's just very slow. She has good mobility with all these skills. I mean, she goes a distance with that forward F. Not bad. But I don't know if that's enough. I mean, we'll have to see. We'll have to see. Super Armor is not really going to save you at really high AP duels or Node Wars. But she has some iframes to work with. I don't think they're enough. But the fact that she has a few should help her a fair bit. Her pre-awakened didn't have any. So... it's good that she got some, and we'll have to see how her pre-awakened into her awakening kit kind of pans out. Don't really know what to say about her. I love her skills. They look amazing. The Phoenix is especially, like, mind-blowing. So we'll see how she pans out, if she gets more buffs or nerfs down the line. But for the most part, she looks really good. Pretty solid as a class. And that's pretty much it for this video, guys. Let me know what you thought about these skills, this Guardian Awakening. Are you excited to play her? Are you going to roll Guardian, as many people are saying they're going to? Let me know in the comments down below. As always, if you like this video, please like or dislike. Subscribe to the channel. Every sub counts as we continue to grow. Hit that bell icon so you get notified when my next upload goes up. And that's probably going to be soon, because I also have to do Wizard Succession right after this video. So keep an eye out for that one. As always, thanks for watching, guys. Thanks for listening. I'll see you all in the next one. Take care.